Welcome into my very first playthrough of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. We just finished Soul Reaver 1. It was fantastic. It was over way too soon, but we have more, thankfully, luckily. I feel sorry for all the people that played Soul Reaver 1 back in the day, and then it just like over, and you were just hanging like, wait, this is not over yet. And then they had to wait. I don't know, when Soul Reaver 2 came out, maybe there were years between these two. I don't know. I'm very excited to see Raziel and who we have to fight and what kind of enemies we will have, the puzzles we'll have to do and everything. I'm excited to see the differences. You know, I played Soul Reaver 1 as a kid a few times, but I never got far, never got even to the first boss. But I've still played a little bit. I haven't even seen anything from Soul Reaver 2, so this is completely new to me. Let's go! Excited.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
Sorry, the punching sounds.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Ooh, the blade. Okay, nice recap. With a bit more action.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Ew. Cool.
Where am I? is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Huh?
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands...
Well, this is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
I must.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kain, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
Sus, yeah.
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Kain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Kain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Kain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Kain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Kain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Okay, he just gave me a-okay to slaughter his people.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how, I had not yet discovered.
Whoa. Oh, this is different. Okay, my spiral is way longer and a bit different color. The compass also looks different. To view map? Ooh. Seraphon Stronghold. So they mentioned the Seraphon quite often. I assume that in Blood Omen, in the previous games, that the predecessors of Soul Reaver 1 and 2, it was explained what the Seraphon really were. Because I feel like I'm lacking that bit of information. At first I was thinking maybe it's like vampire hunters. Vampire fighting a human. Vampire fighting a woman. Vampire slaughtering people. Okay. So there's this chamber that I came out of, and he said this one is distinctive because of that thing. Okay. It's not green anymore, it's blue. Okay. Wait a minute, blocking? Interesting. Okay, different controls. Might take some getting used to for me. Seraphon were paladins who fought vampires, so they were kind of vampire fighters. It's all murals from the intro to Blood Omen 1. You can watch it on YouTube for context. Oh, okay. Were an order of crusaders. They were hunting vampires. Raziel and his brothers, along with the paladin Malik, were the leads of the order. And they were killed, and then Kain revived them as his sons. Looks different. Looks very, very different. Why did you just die? Weird. The game was like impale and then nothing happened.
Taste my blade, vampire!
I want to test my blocking. Come on, attack. Oh, cool! I can fight with that thing. Awesome! Oh, nice. Big badonka chonka sword. I can open this. big ass door. Hello. Oh, woman. I beheaded her. I decapitated her. I just chopped off her head. Did you see? Cool. Okay, can I still do the running around thing? No. Do I have to learn all the things again? Wait, is this progress? I wanted to try the other door.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Oh my god, all the heads. Wait, I wanted to actually go to the other... damn it. I'm stun locked! I can't move! Okay, he always focuses on one of them. And you just can't change that. Feels a bit more clunky than before. Camera. Yeet. Sheesh. Whoosh. Can I go back? I wasn't done. There was one more door. I thought that is the main area, you know? Oh no. Okay then. I didn't miss out on purpose. It looked like the big door is gonna be the door. Oh wait. Okay, now I'm lost. Wait. Wasn't there another door with like a floating soul in front of it? I came from this direction. Or did I? Wait, there's more heads. I lost. Maybe I came from here? Huh! Maybe I can go back. I don't know. Or not? Ah, this door. I wanted to test this one. Ah, there's a gate in front of it. Okay. These are just humans, and they're giving me quite the hard time. But it's probably because the combat is a bit different from the previous game, and I feel quite nerfed. I don't have my cool sword anymore. I can't shoot with a sword anymore. I don't have this, like, gush thingy effect. The push effect. Where is my sword? Okay, good. At least we can do this still. What the heck are you? Oh. This is how they look like now? Wish. Interesting. The sword also looks pretty cool.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy.
Yeah.
But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
He looks quite different. Oh crap. Oh shit. Man, I'm so nerfed. They nerfed me so bad. Like, I can't shoot anymore. Even without the sword, I had the shooting feature. Tap twice to activate the Soul Reaver. Crap, they're everywhere! I just want to get to a distance where I can shoot them. No, you can't shoot anymore! Is it a different button all of a sudden? That sucks. Oh, crap. Jesus. This is too massive to glide through. So, unless they change the button, I cannot shoot anymore. Ah, you oh. You have to stand still and shoot. That's kind of dumb. Did he just commit seppuku or something? One of them just like dropped dead. No, not this. I want this. Better range. Yum. I mean, I don't have to kill them, right? I don't have to fight them, I know, but I need to practice. maybe now I can open this. Yep.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step.
Trippy.
So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken, apparently in the battle between William and Kain. I had not thought such a thing was possible, until, of course, Kain shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith Blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long-dormant spirit was now fully aroused. And for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity. Willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade.
Whoa!
But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
Oh crap.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Kain is waiting for me.
Why did you toss the blade away?
Raziel. Seek Kain out and destroy him. in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
Why did he toss the blade away?
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength.
Yes!
But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
What does that mean? Oh, my health went down again. Scratch, scratch, scratch. My health is very short again now. Tap twice to activate the Soul Reaver. Interesting. So now I can call the sword whenever I want to, despite of my health status. But...
So this was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villages below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness, and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
that's the downside of history. It's always written by the one that survives and wins, not by the losers. So you always just hear one side of the story. There's a chunky red. Ah, there's a bar that... There's a bar that goes around my health bar. And I guess when it's going all the way up, it's gonna feed on my health. If I understood correctly.
Strange how my
Yeah.
history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Kain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Kain and destroy him.
With this story, I kind of have to think a little bit of Interview with a Vampire. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. It's actually based on a book. I want to have a look at all my brothers. Zephon. This was me. I'm the only one who doesn't have a painting. I'm the only one who has a statue. That is... Turel. Oh, I never met him, sadly. Rahab. Is that the fish guy? I think so. Malkaya. And Duma. Okay. I lost my orientation, I don't know. This is where I came. Ah, I came from here. Never mind. Sorry. Directionally challenged. I think there was a path here. Here. This. It didn't change much of the graphics, I think. It's mostly, yes, slightly better textures here and there, but Raziel is probably the biggest change. Quite the pretty cathedral. I hope I won't have to fight only humans the entire game through. Okay, I saw a door there. I came from here, right? Yep, okay. Whoa, big ass doors. Why make the door so big? Oh.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Kain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
Got all these vampire heads. Yikes. The question now, can I swim? Or is water still hurting me? YOLO. Ah, okay, I can swim. Oh god, still very janky. Maybe I should switch over to the spectral. Oh crap! Sorry, the spectral world.
I did not yet possess the means to unlock this barrier, but this enigmatic symbol was clearly the key.
have the power yet. Okay, there's something over there. Let's go.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Oh, so it's like bonfires in FromSoft games. If I die, this is where I will respawn, not in the beginning of the game anymore. Thank God. I want to try one thing. Oh, whoa. This game is very colorful in a way. So I see they skipped the Slua hunting. No more noises. So this door we just opened. Oh God, I don't know which way to go first. Probably this way? Oh, what the? Hello, fishies. Chicka-doom-doom.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
So this is a save slot? Okay. Cool. So this is how we save. Gotcha, gotcha.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier,
Yeah, the crystal.
their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
So yeah, we will come back here. Good to know. Okay. It would be cool if you could take out the spears and stuff out of the dead vampires, and they could aid you. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, the combat feels more clunky. kill him with this? Yeah, looks like it. Just takes forever for mere humans. This is a bit weird. Wait, what happened to his soul? Uh-oh. Oh, it consumes the soul. Okay, never mind.
Here it comes.
What?
Here it comes. Oh no, the vampire's coming.
The voice. Can I put this away as well? Okay. Hang on, I need a weapon, ma'am. She kicking ass. And she... Damn, son.
Die,
There it is.
Oh crap. He has a cannon. Bruh. Okay, we'll definitely need some getting used to on my side. Wow, we're actually running around the woods. Very mountainous woods, but it's cool. I like it. What are these good for? Maybe they're just meant to be some kind of brazier or something? Ew, what the heck?
Taste my blade, vampire.
Okay, what was that? Was that a dog? Am I fighting dogs now? Not the dogs, man. Okay. Can I do anything with this?
The scourge is upon us.
Oh crap.
Prepare to die.
What is this thing moving there? A war dog? Do you think there's a treasure behind the waterfall?
There's one.
Aw. What even? Not the dogs, man. Okay, I'm not really sure which way to go first. I'm in this area. And I don't even see the objective anymore like I did in the first game.
Freeze him.
Nom nom.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left
The dog.
behind in Kain's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Vampire genocide. Poor dogs, man.
Taste my blade, vampire.
The combat music.
Die, fiend.
The way she goes flying. Whee! Nom. Oh, hold. Is it timed? No. Okay, good.
The pillars of Nosgoth. Pristine, whole, and uncorrupted.
Dang.
I had never beheld them in this undefiled state. Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars,
Kain.
was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kain. Though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nutraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nutraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Kain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Kain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Kain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
I mean, we're already in a different time than we were before. Maybe we can travel in time and save Ariel? Is that a possibility? Maybe that's the coin's edge? Bird? Wow, God, this game is so colorful. Can I switch back? I just wanted to see how this looks, and now I don't see a change back option. Oops. Whoops! Damn, the pillars go higher than you can look. I never knew that. Oh, never mind. Maybe you have to change in this.
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand. Why I had so willingly allowed Kain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Kain after he had valued me so little. And yet, I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn. But if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Yeah, the thing is, what is the alternative? Mobius? Don't trust him either. He's sus. They made the Soul Reaver way shorter as well. Which is why my feeling for when I'm actually hitting something is all different now. Wow. Overfeeding. Oh, nom nom nom. All the souls. Ah. Wait, these only work when I'm in my spectral?
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
No, okay. These always work. Good. Are you guys watching me? They seem to be magical. They just disappear into what looks like a stinky cloud. They dissolve into farts. Look at that. Poof. Okay, I can't climb up there.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key.
And even the haircut. Blue skin, the claws as hands. And the wings. Very Raziel.
And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Awesome. I don't like to be locked in though. Do not approve of that. Oh shucks, what are you? Ew, I don't like the way it moves. Did I destroy them? Does this hurt? No. Okay. Ugh. Oh god. Whoosh. Kinda creepy, whatever they are. Okay, I have to disable my Reaver because otherwise it's gonna kill me. Oh, cool. They don't really have a soul, do they? Oh, crap. Raziel? Who said that? Someone said my name! Raziel? Oh my god, what is this? keeps turning him around.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Kain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
He's back! I missed him. Ugh.
Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever.
Really, I liked him.
Your silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Kain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Kain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse.
And after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim.
True.
Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
I think the Soul Reaver already has enough wrath. Can I jump down there and pay him a visit?
Do not fail me.
Okay. Just wanted to say hi. Do not fail me. Oh, I can't jump out of here. Okay, never mind. Oh. What the heck is happening? Ah, yeah, there's the save point. Nice. I'm very happy that they decided that, or I assume that I will spawn in places like this when I play now, instead of having to start from the beginning of the game and taking the portals every time. That bothered me a little bit, the idea of that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I would rather save at any time and then continue where I left off. Or find checkpoints, like here, and then continue in that moment. I'm not sure if I have to go back, or if there's something in the water. I wanna look around a little bit more. I have a feeling maybe I missed something? Ugh, his eyeballs are everywhere.
Do not fail me.
There you go. Do not fail me. Okay. These are pretty. But man, it's dark in here. Wow. These things don't have a soul. Ooh, I see a climbable wall. Ooh. So apparently I have to go back there at some point. Whee! No, go down. Oh crap, this is gigantic. And dark. Apparently the same darkness that they had before. Do I have to do anything with this? Oh god. Man, I don't know where to go first. Why did everything just shake? Maybe there's a point to these. Okay, yeah. He has a very toned butt. We see it. There's another climbable wall. Maybe I have to do something here in my spectral form, but let me go this way first. Sorry. Oh, God. Weird. You're different. Were you blocking just then? Nom. Oh, they nerfed the Soul Reaver so much. But I guess you could explain it with that in the world that I come from the first game, there's so much decay and everything is falling apart, everything is unstable. So maybe back then everything was a bit more durable. I don't know, I'm just trying to find a reason. Nom. Okay, but why? What's the point of all this space? Oh. Maybe I can do something with these things? No. Why would I go here? This whole big ass place, there's apparently nothing to do. I must have missed something. I was like checking out every corner, I feel like, and there was nothing. There's a way through in the water, okay. I shall look further then. Thanks. I don't really see anything. Yeah, come on. Yum. Yum. Okay, they have this big room. I assume it's somewhere further this way instead of the big room. Although I didn't see anything here, but I don't know. This is how far I went and there was nothing here. I'm stuck. Whoa, was he just about to devour the soul? Stop blocking. No. Dude, I don't see anything. What do I gotta do? Oh. Oh, I have to swim back up at this point. No. Okay, all the way back to the main chamber and swimming here again. Gotcha. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go away.
I have no business with you guys. Up. There you go. Okay, we have this. Oh god, the camera. Oh my lord. Should I even go higher? Oh, looks like there's no more higher. Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh god damn it. Why do you always like yeet yourself up there? I'm trying to swim away from the ceiling and he is always like wait, no! Oh, that was dumb. I can't climb these. Oh, shit. Please tell me they put another point here somewhere. They did not, did they? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in the game before, in Soul Reaver 1, you had so many points where you could switch realities. And in this game, they let you walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And swim everything again. Get out of there. Controls are odd in this game.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest.
very
Here I
swampy.
discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
So I came all the way here for him to tell me I can't do anything here yet. What the heck? All for naught? Bruh. Raziel, fuck's sake. Oh, that worked. Okay. The fuck?
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the Stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the Circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Okay. Oh no. Slimy. Slimy. Swamps. Can I walk on this? Okay, cool. Sheesh. The jumping. God, this game is dark. Really hard to see at times. And sadly, there's no option for me to increase the brightness of the game, guys. I'm very sorry.
Taste my blade, vampire!
Where do you go? I'm not gonna go in there. Okay, never mind. You stay in the swamp. I'm going forward. Bye. Boink. Nice, it's safe. Oh no, not the doggos. What was that sound? Ew! Frog! You miserable creature! Can't kill it! Hell spawn. How did I not hit him there? Yum. Ugh, that frog. No, don't do that.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Oh god, this to-do list is getting awfully long. Remember this place, remember that place, oh boy. I hope this will come naturally, that I have to come back and do all these things. Wait. Crap, I'm running backwards. Where do we go?
Seize him!
Seize yourself!
Taste my blade, vampire!
No, I'll let you live. Ah, here, climbable wall. I'm not gonna find every single one now. I'm only gonna fight when there is something in for me, you know, if I have to have some space and peace, if I want to do a puzzle or...
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine too was sealed to all but the bearer of the REAVER.
Me! So yeah, I'm only gonna fight now when I have to, so I can do puzzles in peace, or if I need some souls. There you go. New ruins. Bonk. A shield? Oh. Oh, so I had to defeat that person anyways. Good. Do we have to switch over? Yep. Actually, I could use some help, so... They're so tanky. I think like they're even more tanky than they were when I was fighting with my bare hands in the first game in this. We need to materialize again. Where can I do that? Ah, perfect. What's that? Looks like the sun. Some important piece to a puzzle, but I wanted to... Ah, we need it for here. Okay. I actually wanted to go and climb up the wall. And it looks like I will come out of there. So I have to turn around anyways? So where did I come from? This way, huh? Where's the climbable wall now? Here. Bye, suckers! painting.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the REAVER, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
Ew. What even are you? Are you a zombie? Oh, bonk! That was a dramatic death if I've seen one. I wonder if these murals are kind of the future for him. Not the past, but what is in store for him. Maybe he will become some kind of holy species in the end. But one that deserves to be praised and not like Kain, so hungry for power. Is this going to be a light puzzle? I have the feeling we need to reflect some kind of light. Oh, okay, this is already activated. I can move this. Oh, and the time. Oh, okay, it's timed. This looks like a planet. The moon or something. Okay, and we need... Maybe this is the moon chamber and we need the moon shield or something for this room. Because this clearly looks more like a moon than anything else to me. What do I do with you? Maybe I can move the thing behind me. Oh. 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 I see, okay. You try something and then it does something then. What you try is actually having an effect, but not the one that you expected. So you have to readjust your idea. I can move this, can I not? But not in this form, I can't. Okay, wait, there was one stray soul just flying around. Come to Raziel. Bing. There you go. Never hurts to have a weapon. Okay, too many. How do I drop it? There you go. Nothing? Do you see this? What the hell is going on there? Worth a shot, literally. There's no way for me to get up there. No. Where did all the zombies go? There they are. Nothing I can do. Maybe I have to defeat them and then there's progression. Sometimes I do that. I hear more tippy taps. I can hear you. Oh. Ew. Dodgy bastard. Maybe rotating it this way was a mistake. But I do think it's shining up there, and I don't see a way to get over there. Maybe that's literally all I had to do for now? Until I find a way to get up to this platform. Maybe this is through a different room. I can't fly that far. Maybe now if we turn this thing. There's a path as well. Ah. Bye. Why are you burning? Why are you burning? Okay, there's my way to transform over to the other world. I see. Yeah, you definitely want to do things in this world, it seems. Now, where's this thingy that I need to turn? Not here. Up there, maybe? Can I jump that far? I don't think so. Oh! There you go. Ooh. Boing, boing. Now we're talking. Now we get the puzzles back that I love so much about the first one. put that here. Bonk. Ah. I wanted to say sun, but it also looks like a bit of an eclipse. Here comes the sun. Doo -doo -doo -doo. It does look like an eclipse, doesn't it? Like the moon partially over the sun. I can move this thing, can I? Hold to grab. This one I can't move. Shoot projectiles at puzzle targets. Don't backseat me. What do you mean this? No. Okay, this is basically the circle of the sun during the eclipse. Maybe I have to put the thingy in here? The icon is always the same. Move it. I can't move it further than this? I don't understand. What is going on? That was the wrong direction. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know where the light is. Maybe I'm here too early. Oh! Oh! But I did the same thing earlier and that didn't work. Why does this work all of a sudden? Hey, and that's now the path. To get to the crest. Yeah. Rip that off. Okay, do I need to put it back in? Looks a bit like it, but then again, why would I? Now we have to put it up there. Behind the moon. And then we do have an eclipse when we shine the light at the moon. And this is the sun thing. Right? Because this is the moon. There's the light. Bruh, where did the light go? What is that nonsense? I have to go back to this, right? No, wrong side. Wrong direction. I have to go back there and now open the light for real. Which I thought I did, but then in the other chamber it worked. In this one it didn't when I tried it. Let's try it again. No, it's shining in this direction. Does it only work in the material world? But there's no material point down there, is there? No, there is. Somewhere. I think. Oh crap. Leave me alone! There it is. But I need to have souls first. Okay, now we're talking. Good. Is it not working again? But I tried. Oh, okay. Positioning. Now the one question, how do I get up there? There, how do I get up there? Oh man, it's not holding that edge. I don't see a climbable wall. Nothing, apart from this wall, which is too far away for me to use to fly over there. What the heck? Looks like maybe there's a path from there. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a painting. Ugh, I don't know. No, this is definitely too far away. Oh! Forgot about this pillar thing. Do I have to destroy this thing? Okay, if I understood this correctly, this one is fine. The positioning is fine, but something is wrong with this. And I thought maybe the pillar here is in the way? But nope. This one I can just rotate, right? Wait, can I walk on the shadow? Maybe that was the... Bro. What? I wasn't... I didn't even see that. I thought, yeah, cool shadow, nice. I was looking at maybe the light is obstructed. I don't know. I didn't see that. You... Okay. Well then. Okay, I guess this is gonna open once I turn it around in the correct way. Ew, what is that sound? A sun clock, or how you call it in English? Can't turn it around. Oh. Can I just jump down here? Oh yeah. Whee! Ah, wow, the moon looks pretty. Nice. Okay, we've done the pretty moon now. What do you do?
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me, and I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
So... Whoa, my health bar grew! And I have this... thingy down there in my left corner. What the heck? Did you guys see the braziers that I was talking about earlier? It looks like I can do something with it now. Was there one here in this room? Like, I saw them, and I thought maybe I can put the Soul Reaver inside, but it made no sense to me. Okay, there doesn't seem to be one in here. Whoosh. They really like their spirals in this game. Spirals everywhere!
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
Okay, what do I do? Is it already done? What do I do with it? Do I have to actively do anything? Or do I just have to go near it? Okay, he's not climbing. I thought maybe I could get up there. So, how do I get out of here now? Over here?
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognize this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Whoa, flash! Lots of flashing, my poor eyes. Go away. Oops. I wanted to jump and he pushed me down, this son of a bitch. Like, you know, I was about to jump and then in that moment they hit me from behind and I fell down. Is this right? Is this my way out? I feel like this is how everything started. How the heck do I get out of here? Man, I don't know. Is it through there? Ugh.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
You're an ugly
It
bat.
does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years.
Well,
The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Sarafan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Sarafan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy.
Boy.
The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
Poof.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Lake's mysterious shrine, okay. So, what's going on with these then? So they are everywhere in the world, but... Huh? Are they just everywhere, but not everywhere they refill stuff? I don't really get it yet. It's a bit confusing. Can't climb up this way, can I? God, the swarms are annoying. Nope, no climbing.
Prepare to die.
Oh god, every game that I play, I hate the swamps. Every time. Dark Souls 3, hate it. Elden Ring, hate it. Stalker 2, hate it. This game, hate it. Swamps just suck. Oh, there it is. I was asking, is it to the south? Yup. Oh my god, Raziel. Lord in heaven. Okay, so we will figure out which direction we have to go next. I know back to the stronghold, but we need to the device of Mobius. I always want to say Mobius because O-E together is Ö in German. But yeah, I don't know. This way? There's nothing really this way? Maybe? To the north? We'll see. We'll figure it out together. I really loved Soul Reaver 1. This one, I'm not yet sure. I like the story plot. The gameplay feels a bit different though, and not necessarily in a good way. I feel combat is clunky. Raziel and the Soul Reaver have been nerfed quite a lot, so it feels like a downgrade in many ways. Maybe I will get used to it. Maybe I will get upgrades so I feel back to my former powerful self, because I really enjoyed kicking ass in the combat. You know, it felt very rewarding. And then I had like 5 minutes of a break, and then I felt like an absolute loser again. Although visually nothing has changed, you know, it should be better now. It's like literally continuation of the story. I don't know why they decided to change so much about it, but oh well. Maybe it just takes some getting used to. But I still, apart from the stupid swamps, I enjoy it so far.